Talk about Snap-on and the other companies you know. Are you hiring? How many people have you hired incrementally in the last 6 months?
The thing is that, you know, it's not a situation like that. We hire periodically. We've hired year by year by year because our business is relatively robust. I think we're kind of outstanding. You know, you have a great brand, you have legions of loyal customers, and you have a tremendous momentum going forward. So there's nothing particularly specific about this particular period that has us hiring more. But in general, I just came from the National Association of Manufacturers, and we call on 300,000 garages. And you asked the right question, Lisa, is what's going on in Washington? And everybody says, we don't know in specifics what the heck is going on in Washington. But we do know, what we hear is, in general, that there's this kind of direction. There's a kind of direction that's positive for business. The National Association of Manufacturers asked their members, 14,000 strong, what they think about business outlook. 89.5% were positive last quarter. And I think that's going to be the same based on what I hear from them. And that's 30 points greater than a year ago. So they're feeling some positivity. Go ahead.
Well, they're feeling better. But the fact is, if you go back to the Obama years, they were creating jobs pretty fast, month by month. I mean, how many more jobs are we going to create each month than we're doing now? How much?
Just look at it this way. One of the things about this is a lot of things has to happen. There are two things inside of this. One is that 30% of manufacturing jobs have gone offshore in the last 20 years. Manufacturing is the biggest job creator. One job occurs in manufacturing, 3.5 jobs occur someplace else. And part of the reason is because of the asymmetric burden we've placed on American operations associated with tax. Secondly, there's a difficulty of getting workers because there's a difficulty of finding skilled workers.
So I wanted to talk about this because you've made a big point by saying the big problem is finding the workers to hire that have the skills that you need. There are workers out there for the right price. So how much higher do wages have to go before people start going into these sectors?
I'm not so sure about that.
Really?
I'm not so sure about that. Okay, sure. If you want to pay this, let's say if we paid them the same as, say, a TV anchor, maybe we could get them.
It's not that much.
Maybe I don't know.
That price has gone down.
I've heard reports.
The price has gone down, trust me.
Anyway, but that's a serious point. A serious point is this, is the workers, welders in the factory or mechanics in the garage are viewed to have settled for the consolation prize of our society. We have changed the American dream to believe you have to be a TV anchor or a CEO or an attorney to get it. And one of the reasons there's data behind this, 90% of the people say that manufacturing is essential for America, but only 30% of them want their kids to be manufacturers.
But if they were
That's what other people's kids do.